We're here to announce the introduction of a House resolution calling on the Michigan Department of Education and the State Board of Ed to reject their proposed health education standards framework.
Some Michigan Republicans have concerns about proposed changes to the Michigan Department of Education's health education standards. During a morning news conference this morning, some lawmakers are questioning transparency and how the topics will be taught.
Our resolution is about accountability. It's about protecting parental rights, restoring local control, and reaffirming that the law, not ideology, governs our classrooms.
These standards haven't been updated since 2007. The new standards were drafted on August 25th of this year. Michigan schools aren't required to teach sex education. It's up to districts to decide. However, they are required to have HIV/AIDS education for students.
These proposed standards embed lessons on gender identity, gender expression, and sexual orientation inside required health instruction, potentially removing parental choice and undermining local authority.
Under Michigan law, parents have the option to opt their children out of any sex education lesson taught in the classroom.
There must be parental notice, there must be parental consent, and it cannot be a graduation requirement, as the Michigan State Board of Education is attempting to do so.
The Michigan Department of Education released a statement last week saying parents would still have an opt-out option. State Board of Education President Dr. Pamela Pugh said, quote, "Politicians, media, and advocacy groups have spread falsehoods to scare parents into thinking that schools would teach sex education to their children without giving parents a chance to opt out from the instruction. Nothing could be further from the truth." Last week, during the State Board of Education meeting, some parents expressed concern while others were in support of the changes.
We commend the Michigan Department of Education for developing comprehensive, evidence-based, and age-appropriate standards that reflect the needs of today's students. We are particularly supportive of the emphasis on mental and emotional health, safety, healthy relationships, and sexual health.
Republicans say this conversation will continue. They plan to go more into detail during an oversight committee hearing that's happening on Tuesday. Staff at the Michigan Department of Education is reviewing written public comments and will then recommend updated health education standards at a future board meeting.